Hey guys, Steve Trowbridge here. So, for this video, I'm going to be talking about ignorant people on Facebook, or more specifically, one ignorant thing that I came across on Facebook that really caused me to want to make a video. So, I was going on Facebook, just scrolling around. Typical, there's not really much on Facebook except for a bunch of, for the most part, pretty dumb memes and other stupid posts, whatever. But anyways, point is, I came across this picture and it had two soldiers, and apparently they were toy soldiers. I was looking through the comments, so apparently they're toy soldiers. But besides the point, it's not really what was. It wasn't what was in the picture at all, and it wasn't even really the picture itself that kind of annoyed me, and just caused me to roll my eyes at the ignorance. No, it's what really got to me about the photo is what the text said in the photo. It said, I already forget what it said, but it said, "This is what real bravery looks like, not a man wearing a dress." So basically they're saying that fighting in the army is what real bravery is, not coming out as a transgender. So I decided I would talk about that. So I don't even know where to begin. Now, first of all, I am in no way, okay, listen, I am in no way saying that people in the army are not brave, okay? Most people in the army, all people in the army, all people in the army are extremely brave, going into battle, fighting for our country. They have absolute balls of steel. I respect them wholeheartedly. I'm not saying that that's not bravery at all. It is bravery. It really is. And they have all the respect in the world for me, okay? But you're comparing it to something else that also has its own type of bravery, because bravery doesn't really just come in one form, okay? Bravery doesn't exactly mean, like, it doesn't just have one meaning. It doesn't just mean going into battle and then fighting and all that stuff. Bravery has several meanings. And coming out as, whether coming out gay, transgender, bisexual, whatever, that has its own type of bravery. That's its own, it has its own sense of bravery in its own way. And okay, and really, I do agree that the media and everything has taken it a little bit too far with Bruce Jenner, or Caitlyn Jenner, sorry. But, still, coming out as a transgender, I'm just going to use that because that's what the picture was referring to. Coming out as a transgender is brave in its own way. Not in the same way that it is for, like, Marines and soldiers in the Army. But it is brave in its own way. Because even though today, people that are, gay, transgender, bisexual, whatever, even though that is being more accepted every day, which it should be, even despite that, there's still going to be ridicule. There's still going to be, ignorant people who bash, those people and try to, make them feel bad about it and everything. And despite all that, despite the discrimination, despite the ridicule, despite everything, they decide that, what, they don't care, they're going to come out and they're going to be themselves. And that's courage in its own way. That's bravery in its own form. So it really just annoys me at the ignorance that some people still have, this mentality that bravery only has one meaning, and that's being, what the picture was implying, that in order to be brave, you have to be, like, fighting, like, physically fighting and stuff, like, going into the army is brave, and, comparing it to the other thing, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, but basically they're just saying that bravery has a specific, meaning, which it does, but it's not just in one form, like I've been saying. Bravery isn't just in one form. It can come in several different forms, just like, for example, a shy person, they're, a shy person, well, kind of like me, but, let's just say a real shy person, and they're just, they might be afraid to speak up, like maybe they see something happening and they don't usually talk, they never talk, but they see something happening that seems wrong, and so they finally decide that, you know what, I'm going to speak up, and I'm going to, you know, do something, and they do it. They do something, and whatever the outcome may be, they gathered their courage and they said something when they probably didn't want to at all, but they still did. So that's another form of bravery, you know. Speaking up for what you believe in takes bravery. Fighting in the army takes bravery. Coming out as transgender or gay or whatever, that takes bravery. Bravery comes in several different forms. It doesn't just come in one form, in my opinion anyways. So yeah, I mean, that's, it just really, you know, I don't really let the stuff get to me, because I know there are always going to be ignorant people out there, and there's always going to be people that, you know, have this very narrow mind of what something means, of what, you know, like the term, like the word bravery. They're always going to have this narrow term of what it actually means, but, you know, they don't know that it doesn't have just one form. It comes in several different forms, like I said. But now I'm kind of rambling. But anyways, that was the point of this video. I know it's kind of a pointless video, but I just want to get on there and say that, because the stupidity and ignorance on Facebook never ends. So yeah, but that's it for this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.